Recommended practices for business staff. The INA has worked to bring standards to the nanny industry for over 38 years. These are the recommended practices for business staff. Representing the in-home childcare industry. Get to know the industry. The INA recommends that business staff familiarize themselves with the industry and organizations within it. Business staff will be working directly with nannies, newborn care specialists, nanny employers, educators, and other business. It is important to understand the industry. Expectations from the company. Have knowledge of company protocol. The INA recommends that business staff thoroughly read and adhere to any policy, procedure, or rule asked of them. If something seems to be missing, they have a concern, or would like the company to consider a change, it is recommended that business staff go through the appropriate channels to address their concerns. Behave in a professional and appropriate manner. The INA recommends that business staff act in such a way that the company is represented to the highest degree. Be courteous and friendly with clients, colleagues, and employers. Have a good attendance and be punctual. Have a professional attitude when asked to do something. Meet deadlines on time or early. Take responsibility for mistakes. If something happens and you cannot meet a deadline or make a mistake, notify your superior as soon as possible and inform them when it will be completed and how you plan to fix the mistake. Avoid making excuses. Keep workplace clean and organized. Wear appropriate attire. Do not use paid time for personal needs, including and not limited to personal social media or other internet needs. Refer to offer letter and employee handbook for details on the job. The INA recommends that business staff insist on having a written work agreement or contract signed by both parties, outlining the following at a minimum: pay, benefits, and bonuses, potential for promotion or pay increase, personal vacation and sick time off, job description, discipline and termination reasons, and process. Understand the process for reporting inappropriate behavior. The INA recommends that business staff ensure they have a good understanding of what the process is to report inappropriate behavior in the workplace before they need it. Confidentiality and disclosure. Adhere to non-disclosure agreements. The INA recommends that all business staff sign and adhere to a confidentiality agreement with the company they work for. Non-disclosure agreements come in many different forms and might mean that you don't disclose anything about the company, leaders, or other staff at all, even to family or close friends. It is important for the business staff to know what they are agreeing to. Follow non-compete agreements. The INA recommends that business staff recognize and consider what a non-compete agreement means if asked to sign one. Each of these documents are different, but in general, a non-compete agreement means that the business staff is agreeing to work only for one company and or that the business staff cannot work for a different company in the same industry for a certain period of time, even after leaving the company.